Paul Doswell with me, looking ahead to tomorrow night's home game against Hungerford Town. It's the last of our midweek games for a little while now in the league.
Yeah, really enjoyed last Wednesday night game up at Wesley Park. Obviously we had Dorking and the lights and the atmosphere and a good crowd there, so hoping for a similar performance and a similar result that we had on the last Wednesday night game.
I should speak about the atmosphere. Portsmouth played tonight in the EFL Trophy, so there's no clashes tomorrow. So hopefully that big crowd can help spur the lads on as they did against Dorking.
Yeah, hopefully you get all your social media posts out and get on those Pompey fans forums. Listen, the support at home so far has been brilliant. Nearly 1,500 at all the first three games, and I think they're enjoying what they're seeing. It would be nice to translate the performances into a win for Wednesday night, and obviously we're hoping to do so.
Let's talk about the game against Hungerford on Wednesday. They haven't had probably the start that they would have wanted this season, so they'll come really wanting to make a point.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough for the teams such as Hungerford. In terms of their budget, it'll be one of the lowest in this league, I would have thought. But I watched their game against Dartford. They're very competitive and got a good 2-2 draw against a good side. And then Billericay I watched for the first 45 minutes, and they were more than comfortable against Billericay. So they're certainly a team that's got a good shape and discipline. I think Bairdy knows Ian Herron, their manager, well, and I think they'll be okay this season. But for us, it's a home game, and we're looking to win it.
How much do you want to get now a home win under your belt? We've had a few draws at home. The only win that we've had at Wesley Park was on the Wednesday night against Dorking. How much would you like to improve the home form a little bit?
Yeah, I think it's as you know, I said before, I think you win your home games and get what you can away, and that's been a bit of a reversal so far. We've been winning away relatively comfortably, and then teams have sat in against us, and you missed two penalties in two games. That would have allowed us to open up because the opposition have to come out. So take your chances when they come, but I think performances we can't criticise the players whatsoever.
Elsewhere, away from matters on the field, a new signing for the club. Ryan Seeger is joining the Hawks on loan from Hungerford Town.
Yeah, I've tracked Ryan's career with progress. I used to watch him a lot with, funnily enough, Jake Flanagan and Jake Hesketh when they were both doing very, very well at Southampton. Ryan got a very, very good loan move from Southampton into League One with MK Dons and then subsequently Crewe. Similar to Jake, unfortunately picked up a knee injury when he went to Crewe. So he then goes to Holland last year and plays in the Division 2 in Holland and did well. And as I said, he signed for Yeovil in the summer. Hasn't quite worked out there for him yet. But I know him and I know how he wants to play. He's a goal scorer, and I think that when games are tight and the ball comes in the box, I think he's a fantastic fox in the box type striker. We needed it as well numbers wise. Obviously Danny is seeing the surgeon this week, and there's every likelihood that he'll be out for a minimum of, I think, 6 to 8 weeks. So Ryan's come in to cover Kedwell's absence. They're not exactly similar strikers, but as I said, we were short of numbers, and Ryan was very, very keen to come.
It's exciting for the fans as well for us to bring that sort of calibre of player on loan.
Yeah, I mean he's at an important stage of his career now. I think if he plays well for us up till Christmas, which is what he's here till to the end of start of January, we've also got the option to make that move permanent. I think Ryan, will want to kick-start his career here. So for him, it's an important move, and for us, obviously, it will help us in that forward area.
Wes Fogden, he got his new contract on Thursday. I haven't spoken to about it since. It's really pleasing. He's a club legend. He's a great professional and a great player.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I knew of Wes, and I'd seen him play enough over my time when I was at Sutton manager. But he'd obviously had those injuries the previous year, so I could only commit in the summer to a 1-year contract with him. I said to Wes, if he did well and he stayed fit, then we would look to give him that second year. I've got to be honest, my mind was made up within probably a week or 2 weeks of working with him. One of the most professional players that I've personally worked with. Fantastic work ethic, fantastic professional, and it was an absolute no-brainer to give him the second year, which is also what Wes had always wanted. So I think Wes has now got peace of mind that he's with us for this next part of our journey, the next 2 years, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if Wes stays here for a long, long time, because I'm a massive fan of his.
The FA Youth Cup on Thursday, the Young Hawks kick off their campaign against Winchester City at Wesley Park. It'd be nice for a lot of fans to come down and see the youngsters in action, because there's a lot of promising young talents that we've got here at South Downton with Tony Stairs.
Yeah, I mean, myself and Bairdy are coming down on Thursday to see exactly what is available. As you know, we're inviting all the best young players to come in and train with us. We've got actually 2 here this morning, and it's a great opportunity for them to play in a brilliant cup competition as well. So if the supporters can make it out and their wives will let them come out on the Wednesday night and the Thursday night, it'd be great to see them.
and elsewhere apart from the FA Youth Cup. We've got a new initiative starting this month in and around Havant. There's going to be little barcodes and things going out around the town, and if fans pick them up, then they can get discounted entry into games.
Listen, the support so far, from the initiatives we've done, especially the season ticket initiative, we've got 750 season ticket holders. The next thing is to make sure that it's affordable for those people that couldn't get a season ticket. So the first idea we've got is in September, there's going to be about 150, 200 posters going up around the town. That will have a code on, and if people know the code and write down the code and bring it to the turnstile, then they get, if it's an adult, they're going to be let in for £10, and if it's a concession, they're going to be let in for £6. So again, we're trying to get to everybody. We're trying to help everyone come and watch us, and the target, as you know, is can we get these crowds eventually to 2,000. Fill Wesley up, fill it with affordable football, fill it with families. Freddie Doswell's going into 2 schools again next week. Is it Park?
Park Community, yeah.
Park Community and Havant
Academy.
So that's another 2 senior schools we're going into with 400 free season tickets for those respective schools. So I think the chairman deserves a massive amount of praise as well. He's definitely supported the initiatives to get people into the ground, and I think he's been rewarded with crowds of 1,500 nearly there for the Eastbourne game and 1,400 for the Dorking game. But we, as I said, we are very, very keen to attract as many people that want to watch this football club, and we're just going to get better and better and better. And I want people to come down and enjoy themselves.
And of course, there's a knock-on effect. If you go into the schools, they enjoy it, they'll come back, they'll bring friends, they'll bring family. Once they've left school, you hope they're committed Hawks fans for life.
Yeah, I think that's 1,600 tickets now that have gone out to Warblington School. We've also got our own club that we're very associated to. What's their names again? Widbrook.
Yep.
I always say the name wrong. Whitbrook have been given 400. Warblington got 400. As I said, we're doing the next 2 schools next week. So, it's a great opportunity especially for the younger kids, to get off the streets, come in and watch us, but also enjoy it, and be part of the club. Who knows? We're inviting the 16-year-olds in to train with us. Who's to say they can't come through and be part of the first team ethic? Because that is a big part of what we're trying to do here over time, is to make sure that the best local players get an opportunity to play for this football club. And I know the supporters love Benny Reid, but Benny Reid's a prime example of us, going out and getting that best talent that we could see. And as I said, one of the scouts' jobs at this football club, and my job and Bairdy's job, is to talk to all the local managers and hopefully, as I said, pick up another Benny Reid and another Benny Reid.
Paul, thank you very much.
Cheers, Henry.